Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my monthly update for Project 10 Uses. Project 10 Uses is just a project where I work on 10 items at a time. I try to use them 10 times, and once I do that, they roll out and something new rolls in. I've been doing this project forever and I still love it. I like it a lot. I like how bringing in new products into the rotation kind of freshens up the products that I'm working on long term. Some of the products I have in Project Pans, I'm going to be working on for a year, if not longer, and it gets boring sometimes to use the same products day in and day out. So even though I can't really roll those products out necessarily, or I don't want to, I could bring these products in to spice it up a little and keep it interesting. So that's kind of what this project is all about. Not to mention, as so many of you know, I have a pretty massive collection of makeup, and when you're project panning, you tend to stick with the same makeup day in and day out, and everything else goes untouched, and that doesn't feel right either. So this feels like a happy medium for me. I've only met my goal on 2 products for this month. I've only hit the 10 use mark. So 2 products will be rolling out and 8 will be rolling over, and then 2 will be rolling in at the end. Let's start with the 2 I met my goal on. First of all, I have Revlon's HD Sand. I like this a lot. It was a little bit, I thought this was gonna be a pinky nude for some reason, and it's not a pinky nude, it's just a nude. I still liked it, but I was really shocked to discover that this was not a pinky nude. I think the way it looked on Emily Noel when I saw her wearing it made me think it was a pinky nude, and it's not. Anyways, I did enjoy it. It's a nice formula. It has a nice kind of like fruity, sweet smell, and I'm glad I had a chance to use it 10 times. It's still basically brand new. That's it, rolled all the way down. But, you know, I'm glad I used it. The other item that I hit the 10 use mark on is my Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie in the shade Stargazer. This was a fabulous lip gloss. I liked it a lot. It was kind of a brownie shade, as you could probably tell by the packaging. And I'm not in love with brown colors, but the formula of this and the scent of this was so nice that I didn't mind that it was a little bit browny. Let me start giving you some swatches here. I love lip glosses. I love lip glosses on top of dry lip liners. I love lip glosses on top of lipsticks to adjust the color. I am a big fan of lip glosses in general, and so I'm always happy to work on one. It was like it's got like a sweet mint smell, and I really like that. Here is a swatch of HD Sand, and here is a swatch of Stargazer from Bare Minerals. So both of them are kind of brownie shades, but I liked them. They are going back in my office for now though. Let me show you how many uses I have for the rest of the items. I don't feel like it's changed much, to be honest with you, but we'll go over it. Dose of Colors Harpoon is still in this project. This is the product that has been in this project for the longest. I'm trying to use this green shade down here 10 times, and I'm still only at 5 uses. I don't think I used this at all in the last month or since the last update, and I just need to use it 5 more times. I hope I can do that. I need to do that. Royal Purple from Milani is at 2 uses. I think I used it once in the last month, and I do have a lot of trouble with this eyeshadow stick. It just applies kind of patchy on my eyelids, and I don't want to mess with it too much to blend it out. And a lot of times I think I'm using it as a base. Whatever eyeshadow I put on top of it will kind of make it all work, and a lot of times I still feel like I could see the patchiness even with the eyeshadow on top of it. So I'm still working with this, but I'm only at 2 uses. My ColourPop Lippie Sticks in Marmalade is at 7 uses. I think I used it once over the past month. My ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Ritz is at 2 uses. I don't know if I gained a use over the past month or if I was at 2 last month, but I still have 8 more to go with this. This is another, oh, I stopped giving swatches again. Doggone it. I can't remember to swatch anything. This is kind of just more of a glittery topper shade. It's got kind of a sandy base to it that doesn't really show up at all, but it is beautiful. Yeah, so you could kind of see that sandy colored base, but there it is. Here's a swatch of Marmalade. I really like this color a lot. That's Marmalade. What else? This is the Patchy Royal Purple. And here is Harpoon. There is Harpoon right there. Okay, where were we? Next, I have Pink Diamonds by Maybelline. You can see the fill line is right there. Well, I don't know if you could see it or not, but the fill line is right there. I have used this a lot in the past. I am only at 2 uses for this project though, so I have 8 to go. That has a really nice smell too. There it is right there, just a nice pink gloss. And then I have the 3 that are the newest in this project. They all rolled in last month or maybe 2 months ago at the same time. This is my Rowan shadow in Disco Eye. I received this from Elizabeth, who has kept Cookie Pans over on Instagram. She gifted this to me, and we've talked back and forth about this shade a lot since she gave it to me. You basically have to crumble it up to make it work, and I have tried to do that. As you can tell, it's kind of like got some loose bits around the edges, but I do have a hard time with this. I still feel unsure if I'm doing it right or if I'm using it right, but I am at 1 use with this, so I have 9 more to go. And the other 2 I haven't used at all yet. They're still at 0 uses. This is Victoria's Secret. This is Victoria Beckham's Tea Rose, and it's a more bronzier, chocolatey shade with kind of a little bit of a plummy tone to it. And then I have this lipstick from Chantecaille in Tulip. And I'm not touching this until I finish this Bobbi Brown lipstick sample that I have in my Advent Calendar project pan. I have to finish this Bobbi Brown one first before I can play with this. So that's why I haven't used this one at all. It's still at 0 uses. Hopefully the Bobbi Brown one will be gone in 1 more use, maybe 2. I'm not sure. So I get to roll in 2 new items into this project. The first item I've decided to roll in is my other Revlon HD lipstick. This is HD Desert. Yep, this is HD Desert, and it's a little bit of a deeper shade, so I'm gonna swatch it kind of at the top next to where I had HD Sand. My top, your bottom. And I think I'm gonna like this shade a lot more than I do like Sand. So here's HD Sand and here's HD Desert. And I just think that Desert's gonna suit me a little bit better. It's actually kind of close to Marmalade, but it's a totally different formula. Marmalade is more matte. I think it's listed as a cream formula, but this one is way creamier and way shinier. And then the other product I've decided to roll in is one of the pans from this Cover FX palette. I'm gonna go with the shade Celestial. And this is the Perfect Light Highlighting Palette in light medium. I pulled this from my Summer Shop My Stash, and I still haven't touched it at all. And these little pans are getting really sweaty. They are just covered with little droplets of water. And this palette has never been used. even once, I think. Maybe I used the powders once. I don't know. I feel like I've never used it. So I'd like to use this first pan, which I believe is called Celestial, 10 times. And the swatch for that, okay, that was not water. That was like some kind of a oil or something. I think I'm really gonna love this shade, and hopefully I'll love the formula. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. I'm really close to being done with the current cream highlighter that I'm working on. It's not gone yet, but there it is right there. And I am gonna have to pick a new cream highlighter to pan soon once it will be gone. That is beautiful, very natural. No glitter or anything, just a pretty shiny shade. So that's what I'm gonna be working with for the next month. Hopefully I will hit some 10 uses and get some more uses out of these products. I feel like I've ignored most of them for the last month, but I'm really happy to be rolling 2 new items into this project. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.